This is the first of two guided meditations to go with my book Deep Awake, which will give you the philosophical background to this process and more guidance on the practice. We're going to go through entering and presencing and then into a deep awake meditation. And we'll start by coming out of normal waking consciousness by focusing on sensation, that's entering, and then being conscious of the witness, the experiencer, the deep self, that's presencing, and then sinking right into the presence of awareness, which is the deep awake meditation. This is a guide to make you familiar with the process. As you become more familiar, you can do this on your own. And I'm going to describe my experience and invite you to then explore your own experience. So to start with, just make your body feel comfortable. I want us to be relaxed and alert. That's the paradoxity we want to find. Relaxed, comfortable, yet alert and conscious. And as I sit here relaxed and alert, I'm choosing to take my attention out of my story, out of the story of my life, wonderful as that is, and to become conscious of the profound mystery of life. And I invite you to do this also. I'm closing my eyes and letting the story go, just for now. And I'm conscious of something very deep and primal, that I exist in this mystery, that I'm alive, and yet I don't know what it is to be alive, not really. That I'm having this experience right now, which I take for granted so often, yet in truth it is a breathtaking mystery. And I invite you to join me in immersing yourself in the mystery of this moment. And as I do so, I feel more alive, more present, more conscious. There's a sense of waking up from the semi-conscious trance in which I can be consumed when I'm lost in the story. And now I'm choosing to enter into my sensations. I'm intensely conscious in the present moment, and I'm choosing to focus on the experience of listening, and I invite you to do so also. I'm really listening to the sounds in the room, to the sound of my own breath. I'm conscious of all the subtle sounds and textures of listening, reaching out into the world with my hearing. My thoughts are arising and I'm just letting them come and go. I'm choosing not to follow them because right now I'm more interested in listening. And now I'm paying attention to the physicality of my body sitting, and I invite you to do so also. The feeling of weight. I'm conscious of the air on my skin. And now I'm focusing on my breath specifically. And I invite you to focus on your breath. The raw, delicious sensation of the air coming in and out of the body. And as I do this, my breath becomes deep and rich. And I can feel my body softening and my mind calming. And it feels good to be in the body. Now I'm taking my attention and sinking it deep, deep within myself. And I invite you to do the same, so that I'm becoming conscious of my deep self, the presence I call I. I am conscious of being the I, the experiencer who is experiencing this ever-changing stream of experiences in this moment. Previously, I've been focusing on what I'm experiencing, but now I'm choosing to be conscious of myself as the experiencer, the witness of all that I'm experiencing. I am conscious of being the presence of awareness, witnessing this moment. And I invite you to be conscious of that also. I am the presence of awareness which is listening, which is feeling, but which has no sound, which is not a sensation, has no color, has no shape. I am a formless presence, witnessing a flow of forms in this moment. I am a permanent stillness, witnessing ever-changing experiences. I am the deep self, which is not an experience or only the experience of being, witnessing every experience come and go. I am conscious that I am the formless presence of awareness, a spacious presence within which all my experiences are arising in this moment, like a dream arises. And now I'm sinking my attention deep into that presence. And I invite you to do so also. I am consciously merging into the presence I unconsciously sink into in deep sleep. But I am alert and conscious now. And as I do so, there is an oceanic feeling of oneness, because the formless presence has no boundaries. So that my being is one with all being. And there's a deep vibration in the presence. And the silence is full of ringing. I am dissolving into deep peace, and I invite you to do so also. A vast stillness in which all is well. And there's a feeling of love arising in the body as my attention sinks into the stillness. As if everything is being held within this vast embrace, within this deep love. Everything is one in love. I am going to stay with this deep love, this deep presence now, in the silence, and I invite you to do so also. And then, when the right time comes, come back to your body in the room. Open your eyes and return to your story, your wonderful story, with this love.